Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about having an Aries Jupiter or Jupiter and Aries in natal chart. You could say it either way. The thing about this is, some of you may remember when I first started my YouTube astrology channel, I did a series on the Jupiter placements in a natal chart, and they may have been a little bit concise. Some people may have referred to them as snappy. So what I decided to do was make another series on them, in which the videos would be a little bit longer and more descriptive. So first off, Jupiter is connected with our luck and fortune, prosperity. So Jupiter in Aries um, can be lucky when being assertive, aggressive, forceful, when they're being courageous, standing up for themselves and others. Um, the thing is, and there may be uh, also lucky when just, acting quickly, not hesitating, procrastinating. The thing about this placement too is when you're looking at Jupiter and Aries. I mean, Jupiter is also associated with our enthusiasm. What we can be exuberant about, and having this placement. Well, the things you may be exuberant and have enthusiasm for could be welding, carpentry, you know, um, volatile sports such as hockey or football, or the combative ones, such as boxing, wrestling, karate, as some examples, and things that are adventure. Could be adventurous sports like motorbike riding, dirt bike riding, those things. And also too, there might be an enthusiasm for the military. It could also be carpentry, in some remote cases even helmet design, um, and also just being pioneering and innovative. This is the things that you could be exuberant about. And also, Jupiter is connected with our philosophies and beliefs. So having Jupiter in Aries, well, your belief system and your philosophy in general might be tied in to just simply being aggressive about things, being a go-getter, not hesitating or procrastinating, being assertive, speaking out on matters, being outspoken, not holding back. And if there's something that can be done, today, don't put it off till tomorrow. And just being active, just constant, being able to stay busy, doing something, not being stagnant, being able to be active allows, of course, people to accomplish and achieve more. And being fearless as well, not being, afraid, of things. Because I mean, I guess you could say if you're too timid or submissive or what have you, it may prevent you or stall you in terms of attaining things you may need in your life. So, and being independent as well, not being concerned about other people helping you out. Now, Jupiter is also connected with sports. So as I had mentioned before, Ju- Jupiter and Aries may be enamored with the volatile sports such as football or hockey, or the combative ones, which can include karate, boxing, wrestling, could include judo, as some examples. And the thing about this as well, and you may also be interested in what I would call the adventure sports. It could be, motorbike or dirt bike riding. Um, it can be too, and as far as sports go, you may be very, aggressive in the manner in which you play them as well. Now, Jupiter is also associated with higher education. So, as far as college goes, and higher education courses, people with displacement, they may take some course, and could be carpentry, welding, law enforcement, surgery, speech pathology. Um, it could be doing something as far as this placement goes, it could be even something sports related. Uh, the thing is, and also too, Jupiter is connected with prosperity, so it can be, where there may be prosperity in something Aries related, whether it's volatile, combative sports, uh, arson investigation, law enforcement, welding, carpentry, doing something with speech, um, pathology, physical, therapy, anything, or surgery, anything that could be Aries related. It could be vocations that are connected with the head. It could be, just simply designing helmets as an example. Now, Jupiter is also associated with publishing. So, as far as, publishing goes, the person, that has the people that have this placement may publish things in a very, quick manner, and, not with little hesitation or procrastination, but that needs to guard against being overly impulsive in these matters as well. Make sure, things are edited well, and there may be, person may like to publish things, connected. It might be, things of a volatile nature, not that the person may enjoy those things, but to let people know, as an example about the violence, say in certain cities, for example, and just to pretty much warn others of that as an example, and make people cognizant of these things. And also, it could be something connected with law enforcement, or again, the welding, carpentry, firefighting. Um, it could be something published connected with the military, or something that involves courage, or, again, the volatile or combative sports, as some examples. Things that are, there may be some publications, regarding, could be adventure stories as another example. Now, Jupiter is also associated with religion. So the thing about this placement is that, as far as religion goes, the person, may have, some people have this placement may come up with some, their own ideas, that are connected with religion. Something that may seem, pioneering to them, and also being very, if the person is involved in a religious congregation, he or she may be very active and very action oriented, and be willing to take the initiative, show, leadership prowess and ability, may even be a leader, of a congregation, such as being like a pastor, as an example. And also too, there may be, battles with people that are in, their religious congregation. Sometimes it may be situation may be contentious with these people as well. And another thing too about Jupiter in astrology, it's connected, with traveling abroad, and foreign travel. So having this placement in your natal chart, could indicate that, you may take trips, may be very adventurous regarding long distance traveling, may be very spontaneous and abrupt in doing so, may also be rather impatient in these matters as well. And, there may be, taking trips may be done very quickly, very impulsively. It could be where you're very enthusiastic regarding long distance journeys as well. And the thing about, this placement too, and is that, Jupiter is also associated with foreigners. So if you're connected with any people, any foreigners, whether it's by going to a foreign country, or people that are foreigners in your own country, one or more of these people may actually be an Aries sun, moon, or ascendant person, or simply embody the characteristics of the sign. It could be people that are rather, aggressive, assertive, forceful, combative, may get irritable, may get angry, easy, but not, overly vengeful or grudge holding. It could be people that are in an Aries profession, again, such as arson investigation, firefighting, law enforcement, surgery. Um, it could be, people that are in, speech pathology, or involved in some, volatile or combative sport. Now, Jupiter, as I've stated in previous videos, is paradoxical. It's very strongly benign and benevolent, but it could also have a tendency to enlarge and expand. And in some cases, this may expand or enlarge issues, with physical related issues with the kidneys, the lower back, and the endocrine system. I have Jupiter in Libra, making a lucid conjunct to my Taurus ascendant from my sixth house of physical health, and I've had, I've had some issues, with my kidneys in my lower back. I had a kidney stone, and one time it was like about 3 times the size of the average one. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.